All right, we're back.
We are back.
The second match
Of our Final Fantasy focus session.
Yeah, right. Showdown it's called.
Showdown, okay.
So we have Kefka. You've seen it in the previous one. Samuel had a hard time against a bunch of cards, but it was a very nice best of three.
Yeah, the last game was dominated by Armageddon and Cataclysm being in hand and never being cast.
Yeah.
Because I
You had to
had to slow roll my lands to play around
around,
it, and then didn't find any counterspells or anything to stop them from coming down, and then eventually got overwhelmed.
But we have a Grixis mid-range deck here with a very powerful new command zone. So not much to say about that card.
Yeah.
On the other side, as we've introduced,
Probably the closest we will ever get to a One Punch Man card.
also because of the artwork.
Tifa doubles her power every time a land enters the battlefield. If she's a 1/2, that's not that good. But if you manage to pump her power at all, that gets very big, very fast.
Yeah.
And so I'm hoping to kill Felix quickly here, and we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, you've maybe seen the video in which Florian played that deck, and it's basically his list. I think I made 1 or 2 changes, not that much.
Yeah.
But yeah, looked very promising, I have to say. Really cool art type. We haven't had. I've tried to bring down Brizzly. We also played Brizzly at some point on cam. It goes in a similar direction, but this is much better.
This is much better
because you can go for the all-in plan. And
So both of us are going to be playing with and against the deck, and it definitely there's definitely the downside now that both of us know the list, know exactly what kind of hexproof and stuff spells that we're playing, and pump spells and stuff. So
and also the timings when you can assemble it.
So there's that downside if you're playing it at a tournament. Sometimes the opponent just doesn't really get it and lets you untap, maybe plays a threat and thinks, okay, well, what's Tifa going to do? He plays 2 lands, she attacks for 4, and then, I untap and win the game. Yeah, so
that's always the benefit that we talk about, in the podcast and the cast whatsoever. Like, if people bring new command zones to the table that you haven't seen before, you can estimate what this lady is going for, right? But you don't necessarily have all the cards in mind. Especially there's this 4 mana split second +5/+5 pump spell
that gives hexproof as well, and
right? Those are cards that you only know if you've scryfold yourself for this particular deck. And otherwise, they're not relevant, so you don't really have that in mind when facing such cards or such decks. Okay, we will see who starts first. I will go for this one this time.
There we go.
So I will start. We will resolve mulligans and get back.
Yes. All right.
We're back with our mulligans resolved. Back to the first round. I'm on 7, you're on 7.
Yes.
I will start with a Wooded Foothills pass.
Okay, I will draw a card. That is not what I'm hoping to draw. And I think I will play, a Green Sun Zenith.
To find a Dried Arbor.
What's that?
That's fine. Go for it.
Then I'll pass the turn.
I will fetch end of turn.
I was like, okay, I'll have a look at the front of my library just for the gag to see if I was going to draw it.
It's better if you do it that way, right?
It's much better that I find it with the green.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That is the infinite curse of the Dryad Arbor, is that it's always in your hand when you don't need it.
Right. Imagine you try to do that next turn.
Yes, exactly. That would have been... I was thinking of not doing it and doing something else, and I'm glad that I did.
Yeah, I can see why.
That's always the thing with Green Sun Zenith. There's the consideration of, okay, maybe I find a threat for 1 mana stronger, for 1 mana more, but in this case, the only Green Sun Zenith that is going to get you what you're looking for at rate that it normally costs is the Dryad Arbor.
I will
Surveil
the Inquisition away, exactly.
Okay.
Go for the pathway, passing the turn.
Alright, I'll draw a card. That's crazy. I'll play land.
Yeah.
And cast a Sylvan Library.
I would like to remount the Sylvan Library.
Okay, I'll take it back to hand. And yeah, pass the turn.
Alright. I will start with a Durus.
Yeah, you can only take the Sylvan Library. I kept a lot of lands and drew 2 more, so I am in a dire situation now.
Then we will get rid of that. Interesting. Since life matters a lot, I will play that and pass the turn.
I'll tap, I'll draw. I'll play the Oasis and cast Tifa.
Yep, you have it.
Pass the turn.
Then I draw a card, play a land. I would attempt to terminate her.
She is terminated.
You didn't want to attack with the Dryad Arbor last turn? Okay. Then it's your turn.
Alright, I'll untap.
Yep.
I'll draw. That is crazy. I will play out the Tree of Tales and recast her.
Yep.
Pass the turn.
I'd like to bolt her end of turn.
Cards in hand?
3. You give her +4/+4.
Yeah.
Let's see if you trade your Spirit Guide for that.
I will trade my Spirit Guide
Okay.
for that.
My turn?
Yep.
That's not bad. I will cast my commander.
That's fine.
I draw 3 cards.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, and you can proceed.
Okay, I will untap. I will draw.
There are 2 cool interactions in this deck. One is Arena of Glory that you showed in the game against Cloud.
Yeah.
But also discarding Anger to the trigger is also very nice.
Yeah, yeah.
It's usually not that big of a deal to have a mountain on the battlefield.
You have to go for it anyway.
I think you have. I think you always have to go for it.
How sheep?
Yeah. So power to 4
and
8.
Overlook.
Yeah.
Gain a life. 16 attack.
Attack for 16. The toughness stays the same, right?
Toughness stays the same. You can simply block.
I think then I will just block her, and we will trade.
And then it's your turn.
I have time.
Yeah, I think this. I mean, I kept a hand.
And then 5. So I take 11.
Yes.
Go down to 8. We should resolve that appropriately. I will play the Marsh Flats, and then I will probably just pass the turn.
Okay. Draw a card. I will attempt to bestow.
Space Snap.
Okay. I have to look something up real quick.
Yep.
1 million Japanese cards. It's always
Sorry.
a pain.
No. You know most of them.
I'll play a Traveling Chocobo. Do you know all the text on this card?
Yes.
Okay.
So you can play birds and land cards from top of your library.
Mm-hmm.
This guy has flying, and whenever a land triggers ability of a permanent, it triggers an additional time.
He does not have flying.
He does not have flying? What?
It's 3 lines of text. First line is you may look at the top card of your library at any time.
And then you may play lands and cast a bird spells? Yeah, okay, I
play
forgot
lands
that.
and birds, and whenever a land or a bird triggers an ability.
Nonetheless, worth a counter spell.
Then I'll play a land and pass.
I will fetch for an Undercity Sewers, I assume. Yep, there we go. Well, I have to admit, for the bird, I want to have the Japanese card.
Yeah.
Because you want to have the card. But it would be more useful to have it in English.
Yeah.
And play it for a couple of
games and
games
then have it in Japanese.
Yeah, that's true. But then you have to pay twice and trigger. This one is here. Do I want to keep that? You have no cards in hand, right?
No cards in hand.
Okay. I think I will keep it on top. Draw that. And I will proceed with a ponder.
Yes.
Let's see. 3. That's a clean shuffle. I don't like to shuffle with ponder at all. Always feels very random.
Yeah, but you saw 3 cards that you didn't like and you get to put them away, which is great, right?
That is true. Then I draw for the ponder. Then I will play a land and pass the turn.
Yes. All right, I'll untap.
Mm-hmm.
I'll draw. You've played your Force Spike, so I will play my Tifa.
I'll play a Memory Lapse.
That's fine. And pass the turn.
Mm-hmm. Draw. Okay.
Actually, sorry. I forgot about your commander.
Yeah, you have to play the land. Fine. Could do it that way. Doesn't really matter, right? 2, 4. No, it does matter. I think I want to cycle that. Then I will replay Kefka.
Yeah.
Discard my spell bomb and draw another card for that.
Yeah.
That's right.
Tap. Draw. Play.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's going to be very difficult to assemble anything because I don't get to save a card in my hand for the turn.
Especially because Tifa is gone, I will transform her.
Okay, I will sacrifice.
A non-land permanent.
No, it's permanent.
It's a permanent? Are you sure?
Yeah, you and your Japanese cards. I read the ability to you earlier. It's
me and my Japanese cards.
Yeah.
You're very sure about that, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Fair. So if you have no.
Each opponent sacrifices a permanent of their choice.
Okay. I will attack for 5.
Yeah.
Then you lose 5.
5 cards.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I'm back at 7 and you can go.
Okay.
You're hellbent, which means you can't have a pump spell and
Exactly.
a land drop.
So I have a mutagenic growth, but that isn't going to do it.
Doesn't do the job, yeah.
You draw another 5 cards next turn, and there will be a removal spell among them, and I will die.
Yeah, true. Okay, you and your Japanese cards. Let's go over to the second one.
Okay.
All right.
We are back. I have kept 7.
Yep.
So has Felix.
Yes.
I think I will be starting us off with a...
Mana Dork. No Mana Dork. A forest.
A Talongates without a target and a Lava Spur Boots.
Oh, interesting.
And then I'll...
Interesting. Yeah. I will start with a theater.
Okay.
I think in this scenario the card is too slow. I will mill a intuition.
Okay.
An intuition.
I will draw for turn. That is a great draw. Play a Yavimaya and cast my commander. Then I'll pass.
Draw a card. So this would deal with that. Dangerous territory here. You could have so there's mutagenic growth that pumps her up to 4, and there's also this convoke spell
Yes.
that does the same. I mean, we have to go all in. I drew the Joker.
Okay.
And the Joker will find me a Fury that I will pitch with a Fable, trying to roast her.
Okay. I will pitch a Spirit Guide.
Oh yeah, also have the Spirit Guide. That's bad.
Cast a Legolas's
Quick reflexes. Yeah, sure. Yeah, then let's see. I might be bad at that by now. Go ahead.
Okay, I will untap. I will draw. I will play a Windswept Heath.
Yep.
Trigger Tifa.
Yep.
Respond with a Kicked Vines.
So she goes up to 10.
So she goes to...
Oh, you have the Windswept Heath. So that's perfectly 20 damage. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay.
All right.
There we go.
Let's go over to game 3.
Okay.
Right.
Back again. We are both on 6.
Yep.
And Felix lost the last game, so he will be going first.
With a Wooded Foothills, passing a turn.
All right. I will draw a card. And I will play a forest. And cast a Wild Growth targeting that forest. Does that resolve? Okay, pass the turn.
I will fetch. Find myself a Thundering Falls.
Thundering Falls. Yes.
Yeah. That's a valid target to fetch.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Then I have a trigger. The second Surveillant goes into the graveyard. Then I will draw. I will play a Badlands, followed up by a DT.
Yeah.
Yep, I found my card.
Okay.
And you can proceed.
All right. I will draw a card. I'll play a Centaur Garden. And cast my commander.
Yep.
Then I'll pass the turn.
All right. Draw a card. Pass the turn.
Okay. Tap. Draw. I'll play a forest. Trigger.
Yep.
And attack for 2.
Yep.
Your turn.
End of turn. I would like to deal 5 damage to her.
Okay. I would like to cast a crop rotation, sacrificing a forest.
I'd like to fund that.
Okay. Force of negation resolves. I'll take a damage to play a wild shape.
Yeah. Make it a 1/3 turtle. Yep. My turn?
Yep, your turn.
Okay. I would like to destroy it with a Molten Collapse.
I would like to float. Actually, you have how many cards in hand?
1.
1. Yeah, I think I will leave 1 mana floating and Tifa's last stand.
Okay.
Or Tifa's stand.
Yep. Fair enough. Pass turn.
Okay, untap. Draw. I will play a John Panorama trigger and attack for 2.
Yep.
Your turn.
My turn. 2 cards in hand.
2 cards in hand.
Okay. I would like to attempt to Chain Lightning her.
Yep, that works.
Pass turn.
Okay, untap. Draw. Cast.
Yep.
Tifa, your turn.
Cast the Sauron's Ransom end of turn.
Okay. What is it? You choose an opponent, they look at the top 4 cards of your library and separate them into a face down pile and a face up pile.
You are my opponent, I choose. What's it gonna be? Take this.
Phew.
I want to have the land drop.
Yes.
Draw a card. You don't have Yavimaya.
I don't have a Yavimaya now.
Yeah, so I'd rather go for the island here, I think.
Yep.
Ring of Glory, ETB.
Yeah. Yeah. So I discard a Broker's Hideout.
I draw a card, then I go for combat.
Yeah.
Discard this, and another land, then I draw Tomb. Then damage.
Yeah, take 4. 4.
Pass turn. So your Colosseum is not yet active, right? No.
Nope.
Okay.
It is not active. It might have been... Oh. No, it doesn't change anything. Yeah, no. That's game over, I think.
Possibly.
Land, trigger, and attack for 2. Your turn.
This one does not untap. Draw for turn.
Yeah, I forgot about the Kefka, but I mean, there really isn't. If you have the opposition agent, I'm dead. I can't make a 3 pile and put 1 card.
Yeah, that is true.
If I give you the Heartless Summoning, you also... Well, you don't have 2 black mana, but that doesn't...
Attack. Most likely cycle my Fable.
Yeah, discard nothing. Block with the Arbor.
Yep. Play a land. Pass the turn.
Okay, untap. Draw. Cast Chocobo.
You have to activate that with 1 additional mana, and this one is still not online.
Still not online.
So it would not be lethal. In that case, I will counter this guy.
Okay. Yeah. He is countered. Attack for 1.
Yep.
Your turn.
You're on 14. Not bad. I will attack. Discard a spell snare.
Take 4. I think one thing that this deck can do pretty well is like
Pass turn.
it has a lot of lands and it holds those lands in hand sometimes in order to get extra land drops, but
Yep.
it doesn't work against Kefka, so that
Yeah,
it's a pretty big downside there.
that's true.
Yeah, so my hideout is online now, so I will play a land,
Let me
trigger Tifa, hold priority, activate the garden.
yeah, response, stifle that.
Stifle the activation.
No, stifle her trigger.
Her trigger.
Yeah.
Okay.
So nothing happens after that.
So, you have the Tidebinder on the power doubling.
Mm-hmm.
I could double the power once in response, but then she's 5 power.
She loses trample, so you can't.
I can't win anyway, but
Yeah.
I can put 5 power, but that makes you block anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's fine, and then I'll attack for 4.
Yeah, then I will block.
Yeah. Your turn.
Then I will finish in style. I have a Oliphant with an Arena of Glory.
Yeah.
That's a cool finish.
Yep.
GG, sir.
GG's.
Cool. Again, fancy one. Maybe, yeah, we discussed it in between the games last round. Maybe I've made a mistake with the DT instead of playing Inquisition and Bolt.
Yeah. I mean, I could have let Tifa die and kept the Tyvar's Last Stand in order to push some power, but I don't think there was much else I could have played differently. I don't know. I guess going for the. I was thinking, okay, I will go for the. I'll go for the crop rotation to get the Talon Gates so I can phase her out blank your sorcery speed removal.
Exactly. That's why I felt in need to fon it.
Yeah, you had to fon it, but I mean, I didn't know you had a fon, and I was like, okay, well, if you don't have a, if you don't have a fon, then that's pretty good. I can still protect her. I could have just protected her with a spell, and then I would have been up more mana and stuff. Sure. But yeah, I think the upside of just using one, because all of the other spells I had in hand also work towards pumping Tifa, but a crop rotation getting Force of Negation always feels super bad.
Yeah.
So
yeah, true.
Yeah, maybe if I play a bit differently, then this game goes differently. But I mean, other than that, I drew about as well as the deck could have. I think I had lands when I needed lands and spells when I needed spells. But other than that, not much.
Difficult from your point of view. I mean, I also had like one situation where I thought, okay, if it wasn't for the Sauron's Ransom in combination with the Chain Lightning, I would be in danger, I think. Maybe not because it didn't present any more pump spells, but like the lineup was great. You haven't had another interaction spell or like a protection spell. Yeah. So she was gone, and then I can cast the Sauron's Ransom, find my land in order to go for the double trigger, which is very powerful in that case. Yeah. Especially as you said, you keep up some lands in order to make the land drops. You can't do that against Kefka. Yeah. Okay.
And I thought that you would play your command. I forgot about the Arena of Glory, so I thought I can discard 1, keep, and then attack with her for 8 at some point.
Would have been great. So. Okay. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and see you in the final round with Cloud against Tifa.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.